Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's a girl, Owamie Chwajalo, aka Miss Focal. Reporting back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and please follow me on Instagram. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my ninjas, you all know, or you can see the energy is like all the way down. Um, but that is because, guys, I actually have horrible sinuses, so I even forgot about it. So if I go home and it's dusty, like even the smallest or the legit, you guys, like the smallest dust can like spike my sinuses. So when I was home, I was using my baby sister's blankets, and so they looked clean, but obviously it means that maybe, like, there was some dust. So from yesterday, that was when I started like sneezing non-stop and stuff, so that's why I'm not okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and just sleep, and then in the morning maybe I'll feel better. But anyway, I'm sure you guys have seen the title of this video. Yes, there are actually like clips that I took when I was in Venda and my mom's grave. And so I'm gonna go ahead and set them here, and then I'll be back with the rest of my commentary. I guess I'll just tell you guys like what was going on, like, behind the scenes, on my mind and all that. So let's go ahead and watch those clips, and I'll be back. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? So today is actually Tuesday. um I'm going to my mom's grave for the first time ever since she passed, and she passed away almost 8 years ago. So on the 23rd of August, it's gonna be 8 years. I feel nervous. I don't know. I feel like I really don't know how to feel, but I feel nervous and I don't know, excited at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like for the longest time, I failed and battled to just accept that my mom is late. And I'm not saying that, like, I'm at 100%, but I'm at a better place than I was, right? And so this will be the first time that I'm actually going and saying, like, I'm going to see her grave, like visit her grave. And it's gonna be obviously her grave and my grandmom's grave. They're close to each other, and I don't know, but my aunt is going with me, so that's good. um and Ray Mpoze, Rodorde, Mavida. Okay. Udoga udagurini. Ugo touch was already. Okay. So Ray's like, no, I'm bouncing out. I'm gonna drop him off at home then. But yeah, I feel like I'll cry so much. Oh gosh, last year was a miserable year for me, and I remember last year just craving my mother's grave, and I cannot believe that today that's gonna finally happen, where I'm gonna actually just see her grave. Like, wow. Guys, we got here, and wow. Child. The it's like like I don't know how to explain, but I'm trying for my aunt to not see that I'm recording, but I want you guys to see my background. Look at how big that is. So I just had to go and hire someone so that they're gonna like open way for us. But yeah. Hey guys, so like I'm sitting on top of my mom's grave. My aunt actually left. Like, I just felt like I needed a moment. um it's actually really hot, and at this moment, like, the roofing is the one that's like providing like the shadow, and somehow I just feel like that's my mom's covering. And so I'm really happy that I came. So I feel like I've cried my cries, girl. But this is actually the first time that I come here, like, just to come to say that I'm coming to see my mom's grave. However, there was a time that we came to a funeral and I obviously came past, and I remember maybe it was like a year after she had passed or something, and when I went home, you guys, like, I had panic attacks and everything. It was almost as if I was reliving the whole experience. However, this time is very different. I feel my heart is painful, but I feel at peace today. There's just something, I don't know what, but I feel at peace, and I feel like this maybe might have been the breakthrough that I was actually waiting for, in terms of just, accepting that my mom is no more, and everything. But I'm really glad that I actually did this, and I'm glad that I came here and I cried as much as I wanted. And now I'm gonna go and see my grandmother's grave, who's my mom's mom. It's actually on the same row, but then the same guy is actually opening path, because he had to actually, like, clear up for us, since it was it was very high, the grass. And so now I'm gonna go and see my grandmom's grave, and it's the same thing. Ever since she passed, I've never, you know but as I'm saying, I feel so much better. That feeling of I need my mother's grave, that I felt so much from last year, like I got it. I got to see it, I got to touch it, I got to just sit on top and just think of a lot of stuff. And being that we're Christian, like, we're not allowed to talk, right? But I just feel like even when I'm sitting here, like, I feel so connected to my mom so much, and I love this feeling. And for the first time in a very long time, I don't feel alone. And so this is definitely something that I'll be doing again, and I'll be doing often. I don't think I'll come back to Venda now and not see her. I don't think a year will go by and not come and see her grave. And I know, as much as we're Christians, if somebody has a problem with that, like, they're gonna just have to take it up with that devil, child. um but yeah, I love this feeling. I love feeling the way I'm feeling right now, like feeling like I'm in peace, like I'm not alone, like, there's a place that I can go and sit on top and cry if I really just want that good cry. And I just feel like a lot of burden has been lifted from me. I love this feeling. So obviously you guys saw the clip. So basically, you guys, I had gone to Venda, and I obviously feel I need to tell you guys, because some of you may not know, and I know I don't have to explain, but you all know how tight we are, right? So this was the first time I went to visit my mom's grave ever, and it's gonna be 8 years in August. So I went home because of a close friend. My friend's dad passed away, and I really had to go there. So when I was there, I decided, I had not been in Venda in almost 3 years. So I just said to myself, this is the time, like, I need to go and see my mom's grave. And that is because last year was really a hard year for me, you guys. And so I did find myself, like, just missing my mom and missing my mom's grave, like, so much. And so I told myself that when I go to Venda, whichever time I'll go to Venda, I'm definitely going to visit her grave this time. So, okay, fine. We're supposed to visit the graveyard on Monday. So on Monday, it was supposed to be me, my baby sisters, my nephew, Ray, obviously, and my aunt. My aunt has said that she was going to accompany us. But when we got there, you guys, they were like, oh, the guy that has the keys to the cemetery, like, I don't know if he just didn't go open or something like that. So my aunt was like, we'll have to go tomorrow. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But then the following day, which was obviously Tuesday, my baby sister said to go to work. So I dropped one, and then the other one obviously works there by 10 though. So I left with Ray, right? So it was me, Ray, my aunt. Now you guys saw the clip. Ray was like, he's not going. I was gonna drop him home. I ended up not dropping him. He sat in the car the whole time. He never even got out. He was playing his game. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to force him anyway. And so when we got to the graveyard, you guys, like, it was so bushy. Like, I'm not even going to lie. It actually, I know you guys saw the clip, but it was actually like higher than what it looked over there. And besides, the guy had started like to kind of like open path for us to get to my mom's grave, because my mom's grave is like this side and my grandmother's grave is like that other side. So we couldn't get to both because of how like grown the, you know, the grass was and everything. And so when we got there, before we got the guy, my aunt was like, wow, my child, you see, like, it's so high. Like, at that moment, when I was standing on the other side, I could see that's my mom's grave. But I couldn't get there because of, like, it was just so messed up. And honestly, you guys, at that moment, I just felt like yesterday I wanted to come and, you know, somehow the guy with the key, something. And then now I'm here, I can see it, but I can't get there, like, to touch it and, like, sit on it. Honestly, I felt like there was some rejection there. I mean, listen, that's how I felt. I just felt like, is it because I've not gone for such a long time, and maybe like, you know, like I just felt like the powers or the forces were just working against me actually going to my mom's grave. And the reason why I had never gone, you guys, like just to go visit, is because of the pain was just too much. I really honestly couldn't handle it. I remember there was a time we were passing and then it was open. I went there and I remember just crying uncontrollably. And when I came back, I started having panic attacks and stuff. So it was really bad. And I think that's what made me so scared or afraid of my mom's grave, because I felt like when I go there, I'm going to just be a mess and all that. But this time, I feel like it being that I'm going through a divorce, I feel like I'm a lot stronger and I really needed this for myself. And so, I mean, girl, I went into my car, I drove to like the nearest U Save, and I got a guy there. That's the guy that was actually working that you guys saw. And then I came back. So when we came back, you know, he did open for us. And when I got there, you guys, like, I will not lie, I cried so much. I felt I released so much, and I really needed it. And you guys, obviously, when I was saying that, you know, it was very hot and the shadow of the grave was the one that actually covered me, and I felt like that was my mom's covering. I felt at peace. And it's just something that I never really even expected, because, you know, I thought that, yes, I'm going to cry, my heart is going to be so painful, when I come back I'm going to be a mess. But the opposite actually happened. I'd say for the first time, I didn't feel like I don't have a mom in a very long time. I felt like somehow I could feel my mom's spirit, and it was like she was comforting me, and this feeling of peace just came over me, and it was just something so magical, you guys. Now, I mean, I know that we believe in different things. I am a Christian, yes, but the experience that I had, you guys, like, I'm just like, girl, I'm definitely gonna be going back when I go home. Like, now I'm gonna be visiting her grave every single time I go home. I mean, unless if it's like an emergency or something like that, like, I'll go clean. And my heart was really painful that I couldn't even get to it, you know. And I remember I used to be one of those people that would see a grave, like, you know, in like a mess, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, why don't they even come and clean and stuff? But now I do understand it's not a matter of people don't care. It's a matter of sometimes it's just still too painful and people just can't deal with it. And for years, that was me. And so, you know, I mean, there's a lot of people. My dad has never even gone to my mom's grave. It's been 8 years. So, you know, that's just like the kind of stuff. And we deal with things in different ways. Some of us choose to ignore. But this time, I just feel like 2021 is my time definitely to face my fears and just really be fearless in whatever it is that I want to do, and be bold about it. If there's something that I want to do and I've been scared to do it, I told myself I'm going to push myself and I'm going to do it. And I've been having like pleasant experiences. Visiting my mom's grave, you guys, was something that was so important to me. And I feel like it brought a lot of healing. And I think that obviously you guys know, as a woman going through a divorce, like there's a lot that's happening that I don't even tell you guys. And so I feel like when I was crying, like I just released everything. And when I came out, I felt so light. It was almost as if, like, I don't even want to lie, that experience was so wow. And so, I also did visit my grandma's grave, and that was fine. I was with my aunt, we did talk, we were laughing, and then everything was fine, you guys. So we did put some flowers, and just some flowers, obviously, because the tombstones are exactly the same, obviously, except for the engraving, like who's sleeping here and stuff, but the tombstone, the casket exactly the same. So it was really a great experience. I feel so grounded right now. I feel like this experience like grew me so much. I can't even explain it. It's like I feel like I know my direction now. I know what I want. I know I have to go for this. I have to do this. I have to do that. And it brought a lot of healing. My heart is not painful anymore like the way that it was. And I'm really just so happy, you guys. And so I just want to give advice, like maybe to my baby sisters out there that are still failing to go to like their parents or their mom's graves and stuff. I just want to say I completely understand, and don't push yourself, and don't let anyone push you. Wait for the time you're ready and actually do it. And I'm telling you, you will know when the time is right. I feel like you will know. And when you feel it, that is the time that you need to go and obviously, like, just visit. I know as Christians we're not supposed to talk or anything. I didn't talk, you guys. But as I was sitting on top of a grave, like touching it, I did kiss it. I felt so connected to my mom. There are things that I said in my heart, like, and I just, oh God, it was like connecting with my mom after so many years. And that was like one of the best feelings that I've not felt in a very long time. So that's basically what happened. That's why you guys were not getting videos. Unfortunately, right now I'm super exhausted, and so I'm gonna have to go sleep. We'll see tomorrow morning how I wake up and how I'll be feeling. But if I wake up and I'm feeling fine, I will record a video for you guys, like an entertainment video. Maybe it might come later. But if I'm not feeling okay, please check the community tab. I will keep you guys updated over there, whether if there'll be another video that comes or not. But thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support. Even when I leave, when I come back, you guys are still supportive. You guys have no idea how much I love you and how much of a support system you are to me. And so I just want to say thank you guys, and I'm so grateful that you guys keep on supporting me. And also, I know there are people that have been paying when I was in Venda and I was not giving you guys your appointments. There are also videos where I'm supposed to do the ads. I will do that, ninjas. Please just, bear with me a little bit, because I'm doing everything solo. So my PA will be coming very soon. And so that's when everything is going to, like, start moving. So yeah, basically that's what's happening. I love you, ninjas. I think you can see I'm exhausted. Hey, I really just want to sleep, but I'll edit this for you guys. And I just want to say that I'm really sorry for your loss if you're someone that is also still battling with the loss. And I'll do a video on how to, like what helped me heal. Those stuff I'll do for you guys. But I love you, ninjas. Do not forget to thumbs up this video and obviously share, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.